Hello and a warm welcome to the virtual Year 9 Options Evening. My name is Miss Gavigan and I'm the English Trust Director at NPCAT. I'd like to introduce you to the two separate GCSE English exams that all of our students study. Both GCSE English Language and GCSE English Literature are compulsory due to the importance they hold to our students' future lives. Colleges and employers will require students to have a grade 5 to access their opportunities. I am now going to hand you over to your curriculum leader for English, who will tell you more about why we study English language.
Let me begin by introducing myself. I am Miss Stevenson and I am the curriculum leader for English here at St Patrick's School. Within your study of English language, you will develop multiple skills as the course is designed to develop your ability to decode and interpret information, identify and explain techniques in a piece of writing, as well as develop your own writing abilities. You will be familiar with many of the activities on this course, but you will be expected to respond to more challenging materials throughout years 10 and 11. English language involves decoding, summarising and evaluating the use of words and structure across fictional extracts and non-fiction texts. You will need to show that you can write about the effects of language and assisting a writer in creating effects in a piece of writing. You will also develop the skills to adapt your writing style to cope and tailor your ideas to a variety of different audiences. A final component of the course is also the development of your speaking and listening skills. Your ability to present ideas and arguments verbally and in a detailed and sophisticated manner.
GCSE English Language is a linear course. At the end of the course, you will be expected to sit 2 examinations. Everyone on the course sits the same exams. For GCSE English Language, there are 3 units. Paper 1, worth 50% of the marks, Explorations in Creative Reading and Writing. This is an exam-assessed component. The aim of the paper is to engage you in a creative text and inspire you to write creatively. Section A involves reading an extract from a fiction text in order to consider how writers use both language and structural methods to capture the interest of readers. In Section B, you will be asked to create your own text, and this will be inspired by the topic that you have responded to in Section A, to demonstrate your narrative and descriptive writing skills. Paper 2, Writers' Viewpoints and Perspectives, again is worth 50%, and this is also an exam-assessed component. The aim of this paper is to develop your insight into how writers have particular viewpoints and perspectives on issues or themes. Section A involves reading 2 linked sources from different time periods and genres in order to consider how each writer presents a perspective or viewpoint in order to influence the reader. Section B involves producing a written text to a specified audience in which you express your own perspective on the theme that has been introduced in Section A. The 3rd unit is called Spoken Language. You will produce a presentation in a formal context about a topic that interests you under the direction of your English teacher. This component does not count towards your final grade, but it is a necessary requirement for the award of the qualification. Throughout the course, there will be various opportunities in class to practice exam-style questions and develop the skills needed to succeed in your final exams.
What are the Post16 opportunities? You need English skills in reading, writing and speaking to cope with the demands of modern life, and a qualification in English is needed for almost all further education courses and most jobs. It is a subject which opens doors, helping you to achieve any ambition you may have and enabling you to play your full part in society. What is more, the GCSE course offers you the chance to cultivate habits which will hopefully be a source of pleasure and recreation for the rest of your life. Make the most of the chances offered. Next, let's look at GCSE English Literature. Why study English literature? Literature improves communication skills and is the easiest way to improve vocabulary, writing, and speaking skills. Literature teaches you about yourself, the past, and cultivates wisdom and a world view. Literature also entertains. English literature gives you the opportunity to consider the ways in which our world is shaped and influenced by the power of words. Poems, books, and plays not only offer us a chance to escape from our hectic lives, but also offer an insight into the lives of those who have taken the time to transfer their thoughts to paper. Throughout this course, you will develop your ability to understand and decode meaning within a literary text. You will develop your powers of perception and develop your reading, writing, and speaking skills whilst gaining one of your 2 GCSEs in English.
GCSE English Literature is also a linear course. At the end of the course, you will be expected to sit 2 examinations, and everyone sits the same exam. Paper 1 is worth 40% of the marks, and for this exam you will study Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet and Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. You will be given an extract from both of these texts and you will be asked to answer 1 question. For paper 2, which is worth 60% of the marks, you will study 3 separate texts. There's the modern text, the play, and Inspector Calls. There's then an anthology of 15 poems about the theme of power and conflict, and the third unit is the unseen poetry. Both of these exams are closed book examinations. This means that you will not be allowed to take any notes or any copies of the text that you've studied into the exam with you. Throughout the course, there will be various opportunities in class to practice the skills necessary to answer these questions to make sure that you succeed in your final exams.
What are the Post16 opportunities? A GCSE in English Literature means more than just being a bookworm. Your studies in English Literature allow you to develop your perceptive abilities and your ability to evaluate and interpret information. Obvious careers can include working within the publishing industry and producing magazines, articles, or even the next bestseller. Digital publishing is another ever-growing market, and you could find yourself producing websites, e-books, and news sites. These examples can apply to English language as well. You may even consider a career in teaching, advertising, marketing, PR, administration, law, and these are just some of the careers that can link into English. As a versatile subject, the possibilities are almost endless.
If you have any further questions about GCSE English Language or English Literature, please speak to your English teacher or to the head of English. We look forward to teaching you these 2 enthralling courses over the next 2 years. Thank you for listening.